Hello, everybody. I am the Dungeon Guru, and we are playing Kingdom Death Monster. And this could very well be our final session of this season because we are facing the Watcher. Full disclosure, this is the first time I've ever done this fight. I've managed to somehow make it 10 years, 12 years, 15 years, I don't know, however long it's been since the very first Kickstarter. This is by far the furthest I've ever made it, and the first time I've ever made it to the Watcher. I have no clue what he does. This picture is a little foreboding, if I do say so myself. But let's get started. I believe that I've already read this, but I'm going to read it again. Try and just bake it all in here. So, Showdown Watcher, Nemesis, Final Boss. Long ago, ravenous beasts searched the darkness, using their keen senses to find their prey. In the distance, they saw a blooming pillar of light surrounded by tasty morsels, bustling in their tiny industry. Licking their chops, they approached. But the beasts halted mid-step. The wind carried a foul, menacing presence. Surely the busy creatures were harmless, yet the menacing warning persisted, felt in their very bones. Instinctively, the beasts turned away, seeking their meals elsewhere. Okay, so there we have it. The Watcher. And here we are. Alright, so I do need to orient myself with the rules of this, or at least try and figure out what this is. The Watcher has unlimited movement. Good to know. It has 12 AI cards, of which I guess it uses all of them. 25 hit location. Its toughness is equal to the current lantern year. So it's toughness 25. So I can see why you would choose to fight before year 25. This is good to know. If the settlement has records, the monster gains +2 toughness. Interesting. It starts with 15 life points. Okay. And it starts with audience. Okay. There are less than 4 non-retinue survivors on the showdown board. A survivor from the settlement may depart and enter the showdown. Okay. So we're just going to keep refilling until there's nobody left, it seems. He does a Lantern Vortex. At the start of each monster's turn, all survivors in the Void Nexus suffer Bash. Then perform the basic action. Okay. Okay, so his basic action is pretty gnarly. Okay. Vapor of Nothingness. When the Watcher collides with the survivor, the blood flow to their brain stutters for a moment. They suffer 1 brain damage and 1 damage to the head that ignores or armor points, and I may summon a retinue. March, double march, and coordinated attack. Coordinated attack. When the survivor attacks, add 6 strength to the wound attempt total for each retinue adjacent to them. Okay, so the retinue rules are as follows. They're on a 3x3. The retinue represents the settlement uniting a fight together. Uniting to fight, even. Wow, alright. Each retinue occupies 9 spaces, as shown, and is made up of 9 unused survivor miniatures. A retinue cannot attack monsters directly. Instead, it lends its strength to the other survivors. The retinue is treated as a single large survivor and moves as a cohesive unit on the showdown board, maintaining its configuration. The retinue has the following rules. A retinue does not count as a threat. It cannot be directly picked or selected as a target. Only monster collision actions that apply to all survivors can affect a retinue. Has no attributes, can't be knocked down. Cannot be knocked down, suffer knockback, or gain status cards. For the purposes of survivor collision, treat retinues as impassable terrain. When it suffers damage, you roll a d10 on a 4 up, it's destroyed. Okay. So it's very likely to die. Only 30% of the time does it not die, I guess. The retinue is also destroyed when a monster ends its movement on a space it occupies. When a retinue is suddenly suffers -4 population. Okay. A survivor with the retinue survivor status card can perform the following actions: summon retinue, once per act. A survivor without a retinue may place a retinue in an unoccupied space along any board edge. Okay, march at the start of their act. A survivor may, with a retinue, gains an additional movement action that can only be spent to move their retinue. Any time the survivor dashes, they may spend 1 survival to dash their retinue, and when the survivor attacks, they gain +6 strength. Okay. Alright. Alright, so I'm beginning to see the shape of this engagement. With a population of 9, I can have 2 retinues, and then we're pretty much done. So I think this is actually going to be a short fight, if I'm going to be perfectly honest. But that's okay, because we're here to experience it, and that is literally most of the fun of Kingdom Death. Maybe not most of it, but it's like a really big part of it. And I would hate to see people... If you've never done this fight, like, I don't know. I'm half tempted to tell people, like, if you're right now and you're watching, and like you are gonna, and you're playing through your campaign, right? And you're, I don't know, on Lantern Year 20 or 17, whatever. If you're close, like, stop watching. Because I really want you to experience this yourself. I really want you to see it. That is such a big part of the experience. So, very kindly, pause the video, come back to it, but go play your campaign, get to the watcher. I want you to do it, and then come back here and then tell me how it went. I would like that very much more than you potentially spoiling the experience watching this. So, with that out of the way, let's get my booty cheeks kicked here, because I don't think this is going to go very well. We do go first. So I think alright, I'm trying to think about, alright, well, first of all, like, it's going to be super duper annoying to, like, have retinues. So I'm going to use this and this as my retinues, because they're the right size. And they're also easier to move. Oh, no, they're not the right size. Hold on. Okay, well, I'm going to use that and these as my retinues. That's still not the right size. Oh my gosh, they're so big. Okay, well, the nightmare tree is the right size. Okay. So, these are my retinues. It's a little funnier to use the dead monster. All right, so these are what I'm gonna use as retinues, I suppose, retinue representations. All right, so let's just. I can just do it. I can just summon a retinue. Once per act, a survivor without a retinue may place a retinue in an unoccupied space along any board edge and move it up to 5 spaces. Okay. So if it were to come in here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then like go to there, right? Because I want Nallet to get in there and do his choppy choppy stab stab. I guess if I could have Methanol get here, that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So if I get Methanol to there, then we're completely set up. Lillian, I don't know if he has moods or not. Well, let's start by let's take a little peek with the cat eye circlet. Let's just see what we're getting into here. Okay. Oh, blackout. Okay. Okay. Trap. All right. Trap not great. Trap not great. Okay. The Watcher cloak luminesces, flooding into the attacker's head with searing pain as the Watcher floats away. The attacker suffers 3 brain damage and gains 1 bleeding token. Move the Watcher to the center of the board. If the attacker has 6 understanding, they see a vision in the light of the future in the light, and they gain 1d5 survival. 1d5 plus 1. Move the Watcher into the occupying into the space that, and then perform Embolden. I don't know what Embolden is. Um, Embolden. Should I know what Embolden is? Let's go to the glossary. So here we go. What am I? These aren't even E's. What am I doing? Um. Okay. I was like thinking about where else it could be actually. Does it mean like embolden? No, I don't. Okay. What does perform embolden? Move the Watcher into the space the attacker is. You may perform embolden. Embolden. What does that mean? Embolden's not a thing. I don't know what it means. Oh, embolden. Oh, jeez. Jeez. Okay. They're less than... Oh, okay. I see. Okay, so, alright. Okay, this makes sense. Everything's fine. Guru's got it. He's together. If they're less than... Okay, so embolden is... Oh, in silence. Okay, and you need to embolden them into... Okay, I see. I see. Alright. If blackout and whiteout are drawn in the same attack, the attacker suffers the head explosion severe injury. This cannot be avoided in any way. Otherwise, all survivors are doomed. Perform basic action, target the attacker. All survivors in the Watcher's facing suffer bash and knockback 10. Alright. Well, I just have to say, wow. Okay. Alright. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Okay. So I am going to move 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, hold on. It's actually still Lillian's turn. How far does this extend? 2 out in every direction? 2 diagonally too. Danger. Alright, so if it's 2 diagonally, then I can get here, right? 1, 2, and I'm good. 1, 2, okay, yeah, it's like that. Okay. Okay. Alright, that's fine. Methanol. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll do a little dashy dash to here. I'm going to swing with the lantern sword. Getting on 4s. Kinda hope I don't... Okay, see, that's bad. Because I hit too many times. Okay, so, and I knew I was going to do it. Okay. The watcher's facing. Okay, alright, well, blackout and whiteout were not drawn in the same. But the attacker, okay, so otherwise, all survivors, and then perform basic action, target the attacker. Okay, that's fine. I mean, I got this. I'm just doomed. It's okay. Well, alright, well, let's see. Does Mathonal have any... Nope, okay. Then he managed to hit me every time. And it's going to deal 5. It's going to deal a lot of damage. Okay, so it's going to be a heavy arm injury. What else do we got? It's going to be that's going to go to 0. And I'm going to take that. And then that's going to go to 0 and I'm knocked down. Okay, I'm doing great so far. And a severe... Whoa! Oh, dang it, I sent it to the shelf. Ooh, book. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, okay. Pick it up, put it down. Go to severe injuries. Okay, arms. Let's do it. Cinematic. A 9. Probably not dead. Probably not dead. Dislocated shoulder. Bop. Okay, 1 bleeding token. That's fine. I'm not going to do any of those other things. And it goes on methanol. Okay. Alright, well, we're off to a blazing start. I'm going to surge with Lillian and use the cat eye circlet. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay, so all of this is awful. Jeez, Zooskies. Okay, so we're gonna put that down. We're gonna, I guess, do this. I, I guess do that. Okay. Oh, Lillian, you're, how many, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so you're at 9. Okay. So you're now going down to 7 because you're also going to encourage methanol up. Okay. Now it's gonna charge. He's gonna be hitting on 5s. Go to 4s. Go to 3s. That's 3 hits. Okay. I'm gonna make this only on failure. I lose 2 survival. Going to 7. Okay. And I have a bunch of strength, so that's probably not enough though, actually. So I think I had 7 plus 3. Oh wait, that's actually, hold on. That would be how much I add. So I'm at 7, 7, 7, 14, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh, I should have summoned the retinue. Hold on. I'm summoning the retinue, moving them here. Ah, God, now I gotta count it all again. All right. Okay. This is my plus strength roll. So I'm 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm looking at the wrong. Oh, it's good. It's good. It's good. This is gonna be a short fight. I'm not even looking at the right thing. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna wound then. Um. It's a 4. Okay. I think I'm gonna keep this up. That's pretty handy, actually. Okay. So I am 10 plus 7 is 17. 18 plus 6. 18. 19, actually. Plus 6. I get plus 1 more strength because I'm doing this. Plus 6 actually is 25. And I made this and only on failure. So, haha. I have no clue how to put 1 damage on this guy. I guess life. Gonna put it there. Oh, that was perfect. No, no, no. Okay, that's fine, I guess. There we go. Nice. 1. I did it. I did 1 damage to him. Alright. Now I'm going to do this one. Okay. Super dense and impervious, and I suffer 3. So I'm down to 17. And now I'm going to do this. Okay. I think that's actually enough. Right? 15. 16 plus 7 is 23. Yeah, plus 6. Okay. Then I have done 1 more damage. This guy's going down. He's not even hard. I mean, like, you know, when you're as good as I am, it's pretty easy. Okay, so I suffer bash and knockback 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. I want it to be over there. That's where the cool people go. I will summon another retinue. That'll probably look like that pretty soon, actually. And I'm gonna go to just outside of his range, something like this. Okay. A random survivor with 9 plus understanding. Not here, bud. We're all stupid. 3 understanding. Okay, that's Nallet. So, intimidate. Turn to face. They suffer brain damage equal to their own, to their understanding, and are knocked down. I'm already knocked down, bud. Wait, when does he do this? At the start. Oh, at the start. Okay. Void Nexus. Suffer bash. Okay. Well, then actually, hold on, because I need to do this. And it's the furthest survival. Okay, so it's going to target Nallet anyway. I guess I could have stayed there. I think I'll do that, actually. Yeah, it's fine. I'm just going to say that that's now the furthest survivor. I have no clue how I'm not going to win this fight. Okay, so it's going to be 4 dice hitting on 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 dice hitting on 6. Alright. And it's going to be 5 damage to the head, and I'm going to dodge. Easy game. Alright. Now, this Stupefy is actually targeting Nallet. They suffer brain damage equal to their own understanding and are knocked down. So I suffer 3 brain damage, so I'm at 14. 144. Perfect. Okay. Alright. Now, I think I actually stand up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. I don't think Mathonal stands up. Okay, so we're going to start with Lillian. We're going to use our Cat Eye Circlet. Whiteout. Okay. Another trap. Okay. Alright, so maybe there's 2. There's like a blackout and whiteout, and if they come up together, it's instant death. Okay. It's funny, I like didn't immediately clock it as a trap because it wasn't all black. Okay, if they're drawn, yep. Intimidate the attacker. They suffer 3 minutes and are knocked down and gain stolen dreams. Okay. Okay. All right. Oh, when I think I have to see if there's like I think I don't suffer bash. Yeah, it's only damage. Okay, so if it suffers any damage, then it could die, but if it doesn't, it's fine. Okay. All right. So I think I'm just gonna put the trap lowest. I'm gonna stand up Methanol. Going down to 5. I'm gonna do the best I can here. Greeny's gonna move to here. We're gonna set up our little line. We're gonna get our guy right there. So he's gonna maybe like um uh 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So I'm gonna dash to here with Nallet. Going to 6. And now I'm gonna do my little cruise missile. 3. I would really like to like not hit all times this time actually. Okay. That's good. That's perfect. Okay. Great, 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 great. That's 2. That's exactly what I needed. Okay. I do have to do this one first. However, I have a lot of strength. I have plus 12 strength, so let's just roll it. That's enough. I don't have any luck. But, okay. Alright, you've taken 3 damage. And now we'll do this one, and I'm going to make this one only on failure. Crit wound, okay. And that's actually going to deal 2 damage because I'm savage. Oh my gosh, this is going way better than I expected. Okay. Alright, 4, 5. I'm just gonna back Mathonal up. All right. It's gonna suffer bash and furthest survivor. Yeah, we're on the monster's turn now. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go to 6s. Okay, so that's only 2 hits. I yeah, I think. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna search block 1, and then I'm gonna dodge the other to 5. Okay, I'm gonna do that with better timing awareness next time. And here, turn the Watcher to face the furthest board edge. Okay, so probably this one. A light. So we're gonna pick. Oh, it's gonna get him too, though. Unless I dash. 1, 2, 3, 4. That seems reasonable. Okay. All survivors facing. Light. Okay. Do the retinue count as survivors? Retinue does not count as a threat and cannot be directly picked or selected as a target. Only monster collision and actions that apply to all survivors. Okay. Alright, so this Biophoton Feast is going to hit both of my retinues. Unless I select this side. Which I think is what I'm going to do. And Mathonal's even going to do a little dash there as well himself. Okay, so all survivors in the facing suffer 3 brain damage and gain -1 accuracy and are knocked down. So boop, boop. We'll move forward. Okay, so he's just like over there now. Okay. Just goes to 11. Goes to 0. And now he's just... Does he come back? Can you come back? You're just going to be over there now, huh? Okay. Alright. I'm 1/3 of the way through the fight. Alright. I don't really... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I'm gonna... 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, okay, so he's the furthest right here. Alright. One basic action. I think I'm just gonna let him perform the basic action here. I'm gonna surge block. And I'll just block that 1 hit. Closest threat. Pick target. Target is doomed. Okay. Mm. Oh, geez. Okay. Okay. Methanol? Okay, so it's gonna be 3 hits. Oh boy. Okay. At least, okay, so it's gonna be, all right. We got, oh, gosh, dang it, man. That really shouldn't, ah. It's like, go to shelf is right next to, like that needs to be at the bottom. Okay, open it up. Get up. Nope. Pick it up. Put it down there. Okay. Go to severe injuries. Alright, so let's roll our body. A 7. 2 bleeding tokens. Oh, that's not what I want. Bleeding token. Oh, oh. Let's roll my hand. Severe injury. 5. Ruptured muscle. Bleeding token. Okay. Yeah. So I think that was probably the most amount of damage we're going to get. Oh no, methanol. Okay, so that's good. Okay, now we all stand up. Lillian is going to use... Yeah, okay. So I'm going to send that down. Okay. Or do I put it on top? Maybe I put it on top and like I'm just like, you're not going to make it, bud. But I haven't like burned nearly enough survival. I think I'm going to put it down. And I'm going to... come around to here. I'm going to... bring you there. 3, 4, 5. I guess I'll dash to get the double move. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna... you know what? I'm making lots of choices on the fly here, but I think I'm gonna put this. Alright, yeah. That's gonna go there. Now it is gonna... Lillian can move here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's fine. Why did I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah. What? Why not? I shouldn't have needed to dash there. It's fine now. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so now I'm going to do this. And that's, I'm going to do my crew. Wait, no. Right, before I do that, I'm going to attack with... Ooh, who am I going to attack with? You know what? Maybe I'll come here and I'll attack with Lillian. I'll surge to attack. Nailed it. Okay. Whoop. Oh, but that's going to move into the center of the board. Ah! Okay, it's fine. I don't think this matters. Stolen Dreams. Okay. You cannot gain Stolen Dreams if you have 9 courage and 9 understanding. When you gain this, you are knocked out and you remain at the end of your turn if 2 or more combinations of your... Oh, wow. Okay. Hmm. Alright. Oh, and she suffers 3 brain damage, which is going to be a severe brain injury. That was not my role. Getting random disorder and 1d5 insanity. Cannot activate or depart with swords, axes, knives. Oh, jeez. Okay. Okay. And I gain 1d5 insanity, which is going to be 4. Right? 3. Okay. I'm actually going to move there. Let's come a little closer so that Greenie's the one furthest away. Okay. Alright. Nobody for this. Basic action. Targets Greenie on 6s. Yeah, on 6s. Wow, what was that roll? Jeez, just 1? Okay. Let's see where it goes. To the foot. Alright. That'll go down to 1. And we draw a card. Last threat to wound. I don't know who. Probably it was green. Okay, speed 3, accuracy 2. Oh, wow. So I'll actually ignore the first hit and I'll dodge the second one. And so... Okay, that's fine. Alright. So... 1. Oh, see, now I have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, sounds good. Oh, dang. Okay, I'm just gonna go here. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wow. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe something like that. Basically, because I want to double move this to here. Hold on, this to. I think I can get there, right? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 10 spaces of movement. I can definitely get there. Okay. So now I'm gonna do my little cruise missile deal. Okay. Wow. Okay. Oh, but I can re-roll these. Okay, and that's actually going to trigger 2 more attacks. Right? Because on a perfect hit, I make 1 additional attack roll. That's not what I want. Wow, that was a lot of 10s and 1s. Jeezooskis. Okay, yeah, so I guess I only hit twice. Dang, that's unfortunate. Okay. I'll change this to a failure only reaction. Okay. It's not a crit. And then, oh, this is first strike, but it's fine. Oh, okay, it's not fine. Um, okay. Well, technically that would have been there, and that would have went there. So this failure only reaction would trigger. Okay, so, yep, because I have to resolve that one first. I'm going to set this die face to 6. And now this is basic action on the attacker. This is probably pretty bad. Okay, that's... I start with an evasion token, so that's actually only 2 hits. To the head and the waist. Okay, so 1 and 1 there. Okay. And you get knocked down and you get knocked down. And basic action goes on Greenie. That's 3. That's unfortunate. Chest. I really do like this up, actually. This is really handy. Okay, so chest, waist, and hands. I can take 5 to there. Chest, waist, hands. Okay. Oh, but I can't, like... How do I pin it to be up? Oh, that's interesting. Okay, well. Okay. And now, random survivor in field of view. Okay, so it's either this one or this one or this one. We'll do highest left to right. It's gonna be Nallet. Okay, oh, not that. Speed 3, hitting on 3s. That's 2. Okay, that's 2, 2. Oh, it's a little unintuitive. The waist and the head. Okay. Well, I can dodge the head. I take the waste severe. 7. Broken hip. Okay. Bleed. Ooh, bleed. Okay. And movement. I know there's a lot of stuff that I'm not like tracking here, but like I really don't have any illusions of winning this fight. So I'm just kind of going, we're just kind of vibing. Okay. I think when I lose the next survivor, I'll probably actually just call it. Okay. You're gonna stand. And you're gonna stand up. Mallet. And you're gonna go there. And you're gonna attack with the lantern sword. 1 hit. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why I did this, because there's no way this wounds. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that was silly. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Yeah, I think this is probably... I'm not, like, upset that it's over, but, like, I kind of just... I'm feeling the futility of it. On 2 up? Yeah, that's gonna rock my world here. Why can't this just stay up? Head, foot, arm on methanol. Okay, so I can dodge the body. Wait, head, was it head? No, chest, foot. Okay, so methanol is probably dead. I'm gonna have to roll several severes, and that's gonna give me... Yep, so that's a bleeding token. So you're gone. I'm gonna go there. Gonna move these here. And we're just gonna go there. That's gonna be 2 hits. Void ganglia. Small explosions of light rapidly flicker over this watcher's surface, setting off violent seizures. If the attacker has 3 disorders, they are knocked down. Okay. Well, let's do the void ganglia first, because I have a lot of strength. It's a crit. Or it's a lantern 10. So it's going to deal 2 damage. I'll set the face to 8. And then this. Okay. I'll take that. That's going to actually deal 2 more damage. Alright. Well, I don't... There's no way that I do this, so... okay, so I guess I can just start counting again. Maybe I do just take Greenie in. Try and swing with a Zimbato. That'll be a hit. Watch just through the attacker. Okay, well, let's just see how much. 12, 18, 19. Yeah, 19's not enough. Suffers 3 brain damage. 1 bleeding token. Center of the board. If the attacker has 6+ courage, they may grab onto the mouth charge passes. Okay. Yeah, so that's going to go down to 2. That's going to target Lillian. That's probably going to kill her. It's going to be 3 hits. Whoops. Whoa, that's weird. I didn't realize you could pick up 2 different kinds of dice. Okay, so it's a head severe. Okay, so it's several severes, 2 on the head. Okay, so she's dead. Alright. That's gonna just leave. Oh, and you guys are knocked down. So let's do this. Closest threat, no threats. Then we absorb. That's probably not good. Move the Watcher suffers. Then it heals D5 wounds. When a monster with life heals. Yep, okay. Alright. Well, I think we're in the death spiral now. I was able to put 10 damage on it. And I think that I'm pretty happy with that. I didn't really have any illusions of beating this, but now that I've seen it, I can think about it. 2, 3. So just 2. Okay. Yeah, so there are just 2 trap cards. All right. Yeah. So, well, I mean, that's dangerous. It doubles the trap. Doubles the trappage. All right. This fight's totally doable. I just was not prepared for it. Okay. So, let's go back to the showdown. And let's resolve the finality of this. Okay. And we're going to go to game over. Okay. This is not... game over. I thought game over would be in finale, but I guess not. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that's kind of how we look, I'd say. He doesn't even have a foot. That's probably how we look. Okay. Your campaign has ended in death and magnificent hopelessness. The settlement is lost. Start a new campaign by taking a settlement record sheet and filling in the box under the Lost Settlement section. Apply all milestone bonuses earned to your new campaign and begin the first story. For each successive settlement you have lost, you may fill in a box and continue to earn milestone bonuses for your future campaigns. So, here we go. I lost 1 settlement. What happens? Skipping. If you are starting a new campaign, you may optionally you do roll 10. Oh, that's kind of nice. You don't want to do it. Okay. So you can start with a survivor corpse on the terrain. When survivors reach the settlement, they find small traces of human life. Give them skull basic and okay. New generation of survivors' eyes have adapted to the darkness. All survivors gain +1 permanent accuracy. Has grown fat from all the survivors he's eaten. It gains +1 damage token and -1 movement token. Interesting. The weather is extremely temperamental. Add Acid Storm event to the timeline. 3, 7, 13, and 19. Alright. Well, there you have it. That was our first campaign. Failure against the Watcher. But boy, did we learn a lot. Holy smokes. I'm probably going to put out an episode, maybe just like talking about all the stuff that I think that I learned. Um, and then we're going to just go again. We go again. Because that was a lot of fun. I had a really good time with that. And I got to see tons of fights that I had never seen before and do lots of cool stuff that I'd never seen before. So that was really good. And I'm very happy with that. And I can't wait to jump in again. So hopefully you will join me for that next one. I know that I had a blast. And so if you enjoyed watching this, I hope that you'll check out the next one. And yeah, I guess like thank you for helping to make this so successful. Didn't really have much expectations when I started putting these up, but this has gone pretty well, and I've had a lot of fun. So yeah. Oh man, I'm feeling it's like a I'm a little bummed because we didn't quite make it, but I kind of knew that. I think I knew around Lantern Year, probably in the late 19s, early 20s. I was like I think I'm gonna make it to the Watcher, but I didn't think that I was gonna beat the Watcher, and I was okay with that. But now, thinking about all the stuff that we're gonna do differently, oh man, that's exciting. That is exciting. So yeah, let me know. Let me know what you thought of this. Um, and thanks again for joining me. And don't forget, I am the Dungeon Guru, and you should stay safe down there. Let's do a little fade out on our corpses and the Watcher.